You shouldn't have to get a new one, right? No, I didn't. It's coming on now. I'm figuring this out. I'm figuring this out. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Let me see. Copy link. Let me share it to my Insta. Sorry, guys. This is unprofessional. This is unprofessional. But I am going to go live. I am currently live, and actually, my frame rates are dropping crazy. All right, so I am sharing this. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. Sorry, that was peak radio right there. We are doing the 20-0 game because we want to make this thing legit, and we are going to do it. I don't know how good this is currently going, because it looks like I have 0 people in there. This is shout out to all you people that are watching this. Okay, so we are the 20-0 game is basically how it works. Is it spins a team and then it spins an era. I just discovered this game today, and I've done it a couple times, but I wanted to do it on stream and talk about these players. We're gonna enable DVR, right? DVR. I don't know what these settings are. Settings. I am such a novice to when it comes to live YouTube. You know what I mean? Like, cause I just haven't done it. And we're gonna create like a sick thumbnail for the live, but I kind of like the live thumbnail that it currently has. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Anyways, okay, sorry about that. Sorry, I'm being all sure. I didn't hear a word I just said. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and spin this 0 and 20. This is gonna be fun here. This is gonna be fun. So our first spin, and just make sure we have audio. We have audio. Yeah, we have audio. All right, we have audio. We have camera. First spin. Here we goes. We have the Las Vegas Raiders. Oh, do we take Derek Carr just for the funs of it? No. Okay, so we got to be objective about this. I feel like because this is 2016 to 2020. Oh shoot, I thought it was currently. So I was gonna straight up slam Brock Bowers because that's obviously the pick here. Should we take Hunter Renfrow? Should we just snap him up? No, okay. Michael Crabtree 2016 was elite. So what this is 2019 Derek Carr, 21 TDs, 8 Ts, 7.9 yard. Derek Carr actually is not a bad option. This is 2020 Josh Jacobs. He had 1,065 yards, 12 TDs, 3.9 yards per carry, 33 receptions for 238 yards. That's a solid steal there. Beyond that, I don't want anyone else. Marshawn Lynch was okay. As far as wide receivers, we got Terrell Williams, Seth Roberts, Nelson Aguilar, Michael Crabtree, 2016 Michael Crabtree. This was the elite Derek Carr year that we were going far in the playoffs, at least from my perspective. But then Derek Carr got hurt, and the rest was history. Okay, anyway, so let's continue. Clive Walford, Darren Waller was pretty legit in 2020. Foster Monroe, Jared Cook. I think it's either between Josh Jacobs and Michael Crabtree. I think we take Michael Crabtree in a flex position. Actually, let's take Josh Jacobs in a flex. But do we pass up on Derek Carr? I love Derek Carr. This isn't disrespect, but can we do better? That's the risk of not picking. Yeah, let's just do that. We're gonna place him in a flex. So we have one running back in the flex, and that's Josh Jacobs. New York Giants 1999 to 2005. 2005 Eli Manning. Okay. So we have 3,762 yards, 24 TDs, 17 INTs. That guy's just throwing it to everyone. 75.7. Now, like, arguably, Derek Carr was better that year that we had him. Tiki Barber. Wow, that's actually legit. 1869 touchdowns. That's a 2005 Tiki Barber. I think that might be the pick. Otherwise, we got Plaxico Burress. Is this pre-locker room incident or is this post-locker room incident? Who knows? I do not know. So he had 76 receptions for 1,214 yards, 7 TDs, 16 yards per reception. That's actually pretty good. Jeremy Shockey, bro, I remember Jeremy Shockey. Whoa, that's legit. 74 receptions, 894 yards, 2 touchdowns. I feel... So we have Tiki Barber with Josh Jacobs as like a 1-2 punch. I feel like that's pretty elite there. So we're gonna go ahead and take it, and we're gonna look for Buffalo 2006-2010. Okay, Ryan. Ugh, this one was rough. Oh, should we take Marshawn? I'm just gonna have 3 running backs here. Let's look at the receivers and tight ends. Sean Nelson, 18. No tight end. We're taking Terrell Owens. Okay, and Steve Johnson. Dude, I don't know if we can take 3 running backs, but that's prime Marshawn. 1,047, 8 TDs. Yeah. So that means we only have 1 wide receiver on the roster. But who are we taking beyond that, right? We're not taking maybe Lee Evans for 82 receptions in the flex, maybe. See, this is why I wish we could have defense too, because we could take a defensive flex person, no problem, or a safety. But yeah, no, I think you're either taking. I think Marshawn Lynch is who you're taking here. No, we can't take 3 running backs. As much as this hurts, I think we have to take Lee Evans. Yeah, we're gonna take Lee Evans in the flex. That paid me to do because I'm not really familiar with Lee Evans's game because I wasn't watching a lot of Buffalo in that time period. So we got New England 1999 to 2005. We're taking. Is this the year? Oh my word! No, this is when Brady was already the starter. So we're taking Tom Brady, but I think this is one of his Super Bowl years for sure. We kind of snapped that. We didn't even look at anyone else, but let's spin again. So we have 2 more picks on the offense. We got Indy. We got Indy 2011 to 2015. We have a wide receiver spot and a tight end spot available. So we could go Dallas Clark, old reliable here, but it looks like that's the end of his career. What about T.Y. Hilton? Because we got Reggie Wayne and T.Y. Hilton. Reggie Wayne had 106 receptions for 1,355 and 5 TDs, 12.8 yards per carries, 195 targets, and then 360 yards after catch. So it looks like Peyton Manning was targeting Reggie Wayne like no one's business here. And I think we pick Reggie Wayne. I think we pick Reggie Wayne over T.Y. Minnesota, we have 2006 to 2010. Okay, so we have to get a tight end here, and unfortunately, we don't have great options. There's nothing elite, but Vincent Shanico. We got Tom Brady, so maybe he can spread the ball. I wish it would tell you like their measurables, and then it would tell you their age at these times too, because I think that would be a lot funner. A lot more fun with this as well. So we're gonna go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, he had 7 TDs, so we'll give Brady a person there. So for offense, okay, this is what we had. We had Tom Brady, Tiki Barber, Reggie Wayne, Vincent Shanico, Lee Evans, and Josh Jacobs. Okay, so our flex and tight end, not great. But I think we have a great 1-2 punch We could have had Marshawn Lynch versus Lee Evans and only had one wide receiver. But okay, but now we're going defense. This is such a fun game. This is such a fun game. All right, we got Cleveland 2011 to 2015. Ugh. Okay. I don't even know. Anthony Bryant, so we can have edge. Barkevius Mingo. I like that name. He had 5 sacks, 9 tackles for loss. Our sack leader was Jabal Shared. Actually, no, it was Paul Kruger. Paul Kruger with 11 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, 17 QB hits, 4 forced fumbles, and 49 tackles. But let's see if we have any names that we know. Usama Young, 3 INTs, pass defended, 5 INTs. Tashawn Gibson, 95 tackles. That's actually legit. We have Dante Whitner. What about, okay, so we have TJ Ward, Tamarian Williams, Tremont Williams, excuse me. Joe Hayden, okay. He's not a bad prospect there. That's a little bit of a name. This is before he went to the Steelers, apparently. 3 INTs, 20, but let's also look at linebackers. Okay, DeQuell Jackson had 149 tackles. This team already, I can tell, we're not going 20-0 here. But maybe we can get like an A, maybe. Maybe not though. Like I feel like you have to get like elite players. But this kid, DeQuell Jackson had 149 tackles, 3.5 sacks, no tackles for loss. But Carlos Dansby had 105 tackles, 0 sacks, 6 tackles for loss, 3 INTs, 6 passes defended, and 2 forced fumbles. I think we take Carlos Dansby at linebacker there. Jacksonville 2016. See, I get a lot of Jacksonville junk here. Okay, we have Calais Campbell, 14. That's probably who the pick is, or Yannick Ngakwe. But let's see what D tackle we have. Nothing really stands out. Malik Jackson, maybe. He had 8 sacks with 9 tackles for loss, 11 QB hits. Darnold Payne, we already have a linebacker, so we technically don't need a linebacker. But we could put him in the flex if we find someone like truly elite. Joe Sherbert, Miles Jack, AJ Bowie. I don't know how to say that. Jalen Ramsey at the cornerback spot. That's actually not a bad. So I think it's either Jalen Ramsey or Calais Campbell. And see, I guess it's like, what do you value more? Do you value the 14.5 sacks, 14 tackles for loss, 30 QB hits? No, it has to be Calais Campbell. Yeah, because Jalen Ramsey, you got 4 INTs, 17 passes defended, 62 tackles. Prince Amukamura, Trey Herndon, Barry Church, Tashawn Gibson. That's interesting. Yeah, we gotta go Calais. Okay. Yeah, that's where Calais is going. Okay, let's get. We have Washington, 1982 to 1991. Oh yeah, hell yeah. This one, like, cause I don't know. Like, I was born in '92, so I haven't watched a lot of this era of NFL. But we're going pure on hype. Todd Bowles. Okay, we know he's a defensive coach now. We know he's seems like he's legit at that. Alvin Walton. Safety. We only need one safety. Barry Wilburn. 9 INTs, 16 passes defended, 55 tackles. It's a good question here, because I really am not necessarily sure who we should take. Daryl Grant, Dave Butts. I like this kid's name. He has 11 sacks, but then we have Dexter Manley with 18.5 sacks, 14 tackles for loss, 4 forced fumbles. Dexter Manley was just crushing. Wilbur Marshall had 107 tackles, 5 sacks, 1 INT. Yeah, I feel like if we're taking anything, we're taking Dave Butts here. I think we're taking Dave Butts. I don't know if that's a good pick or not. Okay, we have Washington again. Like, give me another team here. Give me another team. 2021 to 2025. Okay, so this is current. Like last one. We have Cleveland Farrell. We're just gonna take it for the fun. We're just gonna take him for the fun. Dante Fowler Jr., Casey Toohill, James Smith Williams, Jonathan Allen. That's not a bad one. Deron Payne, 11.5 sacks, 16 tackles for loss. Bobby Wagner, but this is an old Bobby Wagner, but it looks like he's still productive. 158 tackles, 4.5 sacks, 8 tackles for loss, 2 INTs. I don't know if that's great. Or do we take like a cornerback or a safety? We had Jeremy Chin, Derek Forrest, 4 INTs, 9 passes defended. And then we have Cam Curl. The cornerbacks, I don't think I want any of them. Looks like safety would be Jeremy Chin or Cam Curl for going based off tackles. But Derek Forrest has 4 INTs there. Oh, this one's tough. Do we take 2? Okay, who do we have as like, because this is a defensive flex, right? Otherwise, we need to take a CUNY cornerback or safety. Can we take like an edge, like Dante Fowler, to pair with Calais Campbell? And it looks like Dave Butts. Just make a nasty line. Oh, we have Montez Sweat. Ooh. And then we have Jonathan Allen. Man, they just had edges. Von Miller. Jeez. Yeah, Dante Fowler Jr. probably is who we take here at 10.5 sacks. I'm curious with this game if this is all just based on production. Like, are you just taking stuff on production? Because it doesn't factor in like how old they are. Because I'm not sure off the top of my head how old Dante Fowler Jr. is, or Montez Sweat is at the time. Let's take a position of need here. Let's take Derek Forrest because he has those 4 INTs, 81 tackles, 9 passes defended, and then 2 forced fumbles and a tackle for loss. I like that. We're going to go safety, and then we're going to see what else we can get for the cornerback spot and then the defensive flex. Okay, so Green Bay 2011 to 2005. Clay Matthews. Should we throw him as a defensive flex? And we have Julius Peppers, Dante Jones, Mike Daniels, Mike Neal. I technically could take the BJ Raji. AJ Hawk, another linebacker. Casey Hayward, 2012, 20 pass defended, 6 INTs, 49 tackles. Looks like they ran Charles Woods. Oh, dude, I didn't get Charles Woodson. Well, I could still draft him in the defensive. I feel like you take a Hall of Famer when you can get a Hall of Famer, right? Yeah, Charles Woodson is the pick there. All right, let's spin one more time. Baltimore 2021 to 2025. We need a cornerback. And it looks like these are the only things available. So, hopefully the I don't know who to pick. Let's pick Marlon Humphrey because it looks like he has 6 INTs, 15 passes defended, 63 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 5 tackles for loss. All right, moment of truth here. We went 15-5. Okay, I mean that's not the worst. So we had Tom Brady here. We had Tiki Barber, Reggie Wayne. I got really crushed with the Vincent's. You know what I should have done? I should have re-rolled because I forget you have one re-roll. Let's do this one more time. Because this is just kind of like a fun aspect. Okay, so we're restarting. So my first team was 15-5. So I got a B. I'm not 20-0 though. We're gonna do this one more time, and then I'll probably end the stream to go do some work around the house. Okay, so let's spin this first team here. All right, we got Baltimore 2026 to 2020. Okay, do we want just Lamar Jackson? Baltimore 2019. We had 3,000. That's like an MVP season there. 113.3. Do we want him? Do we want Lamar? Who else do we get? Who else could we get? Because we could get running back Mark Ingram. What's up? No, I'm kidding. J.K. Dobbins. Gus, I'm not taking a running back. We're probably not taking a Steve Smith. Probably not taking a wide receiver. We're definitely not taking a tight. Well, Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews is a decent tight end. Now, I think you take Lamar. I think you take Lamar here, right? I mean, I don't know. Okay, LA Rams, 1999 to 2005. Marshall Faulk. We're taking Marshall Faulk. Yeah, it's Marshall. But we could get Torrey Holt as well. Torrey Holt or Marshall Faulk. That's tough. Because Torrey Holt had 117 receptions, 1696 in yards, 12 TDs, 14.5 yards per reception. And then we have Marshall Faulk, who has 27 rushing yards, 7 TDs, 5.7 yards per carry. You take Marshall Faulk. Look at that. He had 80 receptions for 976 yards. Just the dual threat there is just insane. He's our running back number 1. Tennessee, 2016 to 2020. Do we just take Derrick Henry? We take Derrick Henry here. AJ Brown. I don't want him. Tennessee, we have Delaney Walker. Could take him. Blaine Gabbert, Marcus Mariota. Now we're taking Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, and we're gonna put him in our flex. All right. So we have Marshall Faulk and Derrick Henry. We are rushing the rock. They should have you pick an offensive line from a team as well on this. If the creators are watching this, which they're totally going to watch it, that's my wish list, is that you have offensive line in here. And yeah. Arizona, 2016, 2020. Adrian Peterson? We need a wide receiver. I think we go Larry Fitzgerald here. Yeah, good old Larry. We have also DeAndre Hopkins at the same time. This is okay. So this is an older Larry Fitz. No, it's an older DeAndre. So it's 2017 Larry Fitz. End of his career for sure, probably, but still has some tread on those tires from this season, as you can see. Yeah, I feel like we're taking a flex there on Larry. New Orleans, wide receiver. Marcus Colston, 2007. He had 98 receptions, 1,202 yards, 11 TDs. Who else do we have as far as Jimmy Graham, bro? I remember Jimmy. Good old Jimmy. Beyond that, I mean, it's either Jimmy Graham, 31 receptions, and he wasn't even the best tight end. Jeremy Shockey was the best tight end in this lineup right now. He had 50 receptions, 483 yards, no TDs. But Jimmy Graham had 5 TDs. So I don't know. I think that is. I had it on top chat for some reason, but I don't even know. Okay. Suggestion: use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. How do I do that? Sorry, we're going to the settings here. Output, streaming. Max B frames. Okay. I don't know how to do that. Okay. I don't know how to do that. We'll have to figure that out later. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, I got distracted there. Okay, sorry. Let's back. I think we picked Marcus Colston here. We had 98 receptions. I think we put him at the wide receiver one. Now, if we pass up, like, okay, good. 1999 2005. So we don't have. See, we're going to use our reroll here because don't forget that. Tennessee 2011 to 2015. Delaney Walker, I will take that. That is solid. So for our starting offense, we have Lamar Jackson, Marshall Faulk, Marquise Colston, Delaney Walker, Larry Fitzgerald, and then Derrick Henry as our secondary running back. Dude, that is solid. I don't know what is happening on my stream over here. Hopefully it's all gravy. It looks like it's frozen. Please use keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Open widget. What do you mean? What do you mean? This is my first live, and maybe that's why I shouldn't go live. Anyways, okay, so let's go back. Now we're on defense. This is such a fun little game here. We're on defense, and we're starting our first spin because we have Chicago 1999 to 2005. Aduela Ogunle, Alex Brown, Clyde Simmons, Brian Robinson. Wait, we should go linebacker for 1999 2005, right? Brian Urlacher. Yeah, Brian Urlacher. Yeah. Should we do him in the flex? No, I feel like Brian Urlacher is solid. Seattle 1999 2005. What's his name? It was I can't remember. The Boz. Was the Boz still playing at that point? Cheeky Okafor, 9 sacks. Then we have Bryce Fisher. This is a early. I wasn't like paying attention as much. I think Matt Hasselbeck maybe was here at the time, and so was Sean Alexander, right? But I can't remember defense. We're gonna take Ken Lucas because he had 6 INTs, 21 pass defense. Unless we take Babinya, Marcus Robinson. Yeah, I think we take Ken Lucas. Looks like they all of the a lot of interceptions. A lot of interceptions happening. We'll take him at QB. We used our re-roll to get Delaney Walker to 1999 2005. Okay, I should know this one a little bit better. We probably are going to take Warren Sapp. But this is stacked. We had Derek Brooks. Ooh, shoot. We have Brian Kelly. Damian Robinson. Dwight Smith. We have John Lynch. Rondé Barber. I think you got to take Warren Sapp when you have the opportunity to take a Warren Sapp type player, right? Yeah, we're taking Warren Sapp. We're going to spin that junk. Okay, we have an edge. Geno Gaines, Kevin Carter, Dwayne White. Sorry, we have Tampa Bay from 2016 to 2010. Not as solid of a year for them. It kind of started falling apart at the seams. Aqib Talib, though. This is pre-Denver. This is pre-Denver or post-Denver. I'm not really sure. No, it's pre. We got an old Rondé Barber at the safety. Do we just take Rondé? He's still 75 tackles. Yeah, I think we take an older Rondé. Miami, 1970 to 1979. Oh man, like isn't this like what's his name? Dan Marino time right here? Okay, so we need an edge and we need a defensive flex. So for our edge, Bill Stanfill, 18.5 sacks, 12 tackles for loss, 3 first fumbles. I feel like that is who is going to be taken here. Yeah. Also Vern Denherter. I don't know that name, but Bill Stanfill, the legend. I don't actually know if he's a legend or not. I'm not really sure. 2011 2015, Carlos Dunlap. Oh, where to take what's his name? What's his name? Vontez Perfect. Because I want someone to get wrecked. Okay? Vontez Perfect. We could take Adam Jones. No, we're gonna take Vontez. Yeah, that's a great specialty player right there. He's our enforcer. We're 18-2, bro. Okay, we had a 99 in offense. Like our offense was hecka good, hecka good, hecka good. But it didn't end up working out. I'm gonna do these more often. I did a 30-minute live here. Um, yeah. Also, I want to talk about Madden at some point, but I may make that an actual video. But this has been another episode of Mr. Mrradillo, guys, and I am just thankful that you may watch this. You probably won't watch this because I had 0 people in here, but it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and thank you. I'm gonna keep doing this game when we're bored.